One more day in the Arctic air mass of unpleasantness before we finally begin climbing above freezing and up that temperature roller coaster. When's our next dive down into the unpleasantness known as Arctic in the winter? Well, let's talk about it in this Tuesday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 16th of January, 2024. I'm Texas Storm Chasers Building-in-Chief David Reimer. Arctic in the winter, not my most elegant intro of the year thus far, but you know what? It's been a pretty long week. I think we are all going to be happy when we actually get above freezing and can bring the shorts back out and actually wear them outside versus just in the gym. Let's go ahead and get into the forecast for today. We are done with winter precipitation for the foreseeable future across Texas. We're going to have mostly sunny skies across a vast majority of the state today. We'll see some increasing cloud cover tonight across the southern third of Texas, and then on Wednesday we'll see clouds start rolling in from the west, but for most it's going to be a pretty nice day. Notice that cloud cover increasing pretty quickly tomorrow night across southeast Texas in proximity to the Gulf Coast, where southeasterly winds will begin advecting some moisture and higher temperatures back inland. Probably gonna have fog with that for what it's worth. Even with temperatures staying below freezing this afternoon across a decent chunk of the state, we will see improvement on road conditions for folks who are still dealing with some ice or snow accumulations. A lot of that should be going away today, with evaporation from sunlight and some of the wind helping to subliminate, whatever the word is, I don't really care, the accumulations. Thus, roads, those that are still icy in spots this morning, should be drastically improved this afternoon. But if we have any water on roadways or really anything outside tonight, that's going to freeze up not long after sunset as that sunshine goes away. Again today, temperatures in the 20s this afternoon. Panhandle, down West Texas, Permian Basin, Texoma, North Texas, the Arklatex, we're looking at 30s to low 40s all the way down into Southeast Texas, South Texas, the Coastal Bend, the Rio Grande Valley. But El Paso, 52 degrees this afternoon after a chilly start to the day. Tonight, temperatures across the state, teens, single digits, couple low 30s. The entire state of Texas likely to experience a freeze tonight. If you haven't already, well, you're going to get colder tonight. So keep that in mind. Any water that may melt from snow, ice, whatever this afternoon will freeze up tonight, so be mindful of patchy black ice in the morning. So we head into Wednesday afternoon, the sun comes out and we say hello to a climb up the temperature roller coaster. The entire state will be getting above freezing tomorrow, with highs coldest in the Arklatex, where we have a snowpack in Arkansas, 39 in Texarkana, about 47 to 49 Houston, San Antonio, Austin, DFW, mid-40s tomorrow afternoon. 50s South Texas and along the immediate Gulf Coast, but 50s also in the Big Country, the Permian Basin, and 60s the Panhandle down into the Trans-Pecos, Davis, Guadalupe Mountains, and far west Texas, the borderland. We may push 70 in Fort Stockton tomorrow afternoon. And then from there, temperatures will continue to warm up Wednesday night into Thursday, with much warmer temperatures tomorrow night compared to this morning and tonight's temperatures. But some folks will still get below freezing Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Here's Thursday's high temperature forecast. Now, talk about this. 71 in San Antonio, 75 in Brownsville and McAllen, about 68 in Houston. We're looking at 65 in Jasper. Beautiful. 67 in San Angelo, 78 in Sanderson. We're looking at about 70 in Alpine and El Paso, with 50s, generally speaking, the northern half of Texas before our next crash of the cold front arrives. That'll bring another drop in temperatures. It's going to be a pretty strong front, but it won't knock us down into the single digits for high temperatures and teens for high temperatures on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but we will see temperatures struggle to get above freezing in the Panhandle, West Texas, Northwest Texas, and Texoma. No winter weather with this time around. This will be a dry, cold front, dry patch of colder weather. But it is going to be cold again Friday night, Saturday morning, another freeze. The northern, let's just say 75% of Texas, teens across the Panhandle, Texoma, North Texas, into the Concho Valley Hill Country and the Arklatex 20s, down to Houston. 30 in Victoria, about 36 in Corpus Christi, low 50s in the Rio Grande Valley, and about 37 in El Paso. And then as we head into Saturday afternoon, we'll see high temperatures 30s, 40s, 50s, with low 60s right in the Rio Grande Valley, and perhaps right along the Rio Grande River. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I actually have the river name right. You'd think I know that off the top of my head, and I do. It's just sometimes I get them mixed up. And then about 59 degrees in El Paso, and then from there we should actually warm up. Next week is looking like we're going to see pleasant to above average temperatures across the state. We'll get back into the 60s, 70s, maybe a few 80s, but it's also looking wet, but no winter weather this time around. Next week's weather looking warm and wet, especially across the eastern half of Texas. We could see a couple inches of rain. We'll deal with that as we get closer, but until then, as always, you can get your local weather forecast, interactive weather radar, storm chasing video, and more on our website and the free Texas Storm Chasers mobile app. We've seen a huge jump in subscribers on our Texas Weather Center YouTube channel. Thank you to all those new faces who have joined us, and thank you to the long-timers who have stuck around to see this evolve, and we're happy to see such growth and so many folks trusting us for their daily Texas weather forecast, or you just want to know when it's going to snow and ice, but that's fine too. Y'all have a great Tuesday. We'll chat with y'all again by 7 a.m. Wednesday. Have a good one. Stay warm. God bless.